you know that God is always up to something good, something new, something interesting in our lives? In fact, the scripture says in the book of Isaiah chapter 43 verse 19, God seems to be very excited in this verse and says, "Behold, I am doing a new things. Do you not perceive it?" So the question really is not about if God is going to do new things for us, if God is going to do amazing things for you in your family or your finances or your career. The question is, are you perceiving that which God is doing? That is why today on this episode, I want to share with you 4 signs that God is opening up new opportunities for you. Welcome back. This is Inspire Circle, where I seek to inspire you, encourage you, and empower you to be the best version of yourself. As I said, today we'll be looking at 4 signs that God is opening up new opportunities for you. And the first one I want you to note is that God is going to be pruning you. Know that without preparation, God is not going to announce you because He wants to put His best product on sale. And that is one of the reasons why He's going to prune you when He's ready to do great and amazing things in your life. And this is not going to be a fun and an interesting process, but I want to guarantee you that at the end of the process, you are going to come out as pure gold. You are going to come out as a very glorious person because God has taken you through the process of pruning. And what is God going to prune out of your life if He's taking you to the next level and realms of opportunities that He is opening up for you? He's going to prune out maybe certain relationships, certain mindsets, certain habits that they might not even be unnecessarily bad, but they are not needed. They are not necessary for the next realm that God is taking you to. So the next time you begin to see that certain people can do certain things, they can go away or they can escape certain things, but it seems you can't do the same thing. You are not permitted to do the same thing. It is because God is pruning you. It is a sign that God is opening up new opportunities for you. Another sign you should watch out for is when your life suddenly begins to attract all manner of oppositions. It's because God has opened up a door of opportunity before you. I remember in the scripture, Paul said one thing. He said, "The Lord has opened up a door of opportunity for me, but there are many adversaries." So pay attention. When God is doing a new thing, there are also adversaries that rises up to counter what God is doing. But I also want you to understand that ultimately the counsel of God is the one that stands. And an example I can give you is the life of Joseph. The moment that God showed Joseph a vision of his future, it seems all hell was let loose. From being sold into unfamiliar territories by his own particular brethren, he was implicated in Potiphar's house by Potiphar's wife because he refused to do what Potiphar's wife wanted. And from there, he landed in prison. In prison, he ultimately started living out the purpose of God for his life and took hold of the opportunities that God has had for him. Another person is David. David, who had been anointed long before he ascended the throne and became the king of Israel and Judah. He was being chased around by Saul. Saul was seeking his life. Saul wanted to kill him. Saul was opposed to the purpose of God, on the life of David. But ultimately, David was able to ascend the throne of his fathers. So I don't know what opposition you are facing. I want you to look behind the curtain and see it as an opportunity in disguise. Maybe you are even listening to me right now, or you are watching me, and you are right in the middle of opposition. I want you to pay attention. I want you to be discerning and look around you, because God has already opened great doors, effectual doors that cannot be closed. So this is one sign for you to look out for. This will take us to the third sign that you need to pay attention to when God is opening up new opportunities in your life. And I want to illustrate this point with an example. Like every pregnant woman that is, that is expecting a baby, she's going to go through certain process. There's going to be a shift. Maybe there's a certain kind of food that she loves eating before she got pregnant. The moment she's pregnant, because of the hormones, because of the processes that is going on in her body, there's going to be a shift towards a predisposition towards a particular food. There's going to be a way that she likes to sleep. There's going to be a shift even in the kind of clothes she wears, particularly as the pregnancy progresses. Likewise, if God is opening up new opportunities for you, if God is taking you to new realms of glory, there's going to be a shift. You're not going to be the same person that was in the old realm that is going to attain the new realm. There's going to be possibly a shift in your mindset. There's going to be a shift in your priorities. There's going to be a shift in the way you talk. There's going to be a shift in the way you relate with people. So this is a good sign. This is one of the signs that you need to pay attention to, because God is taking you through a process, because God is opening up a great realm of opportunity for you, and it needs there to be a shift. It needs your priorities to be right. It needs your person to be right. It needs your relationship to be right. And that is why this shift is going to be occurring. Things that were pleasant to you before, things that were tasteful to you before, they suddenly become distasteful to you. The last sign that you need to watch out for is when you begin to experience ease and this undeserved favor. The scripture says this is the set time to favor Zion. Yes, the set time has come. And I want you to replace Zion with your name. This is the set time to favor for me. Yes, the set time has come. So when you begin to experience this undeserved favor, know that God has opened up a door of opportunity for you. It seems the things that you struggle to push your way to get, you begin to get them with ease. Even in the smallest thing, the smallest experiences of your life, you begin to operate with ease. So today we have talked about the 4 signs that you need to pay attention to when God is doing something new in your life. The first one is when you begin to experience pruning. God is trying to tear away the unnecessary things so that the things that are important can stand in your life. You might also begin to experience opposition, as we examined in the life of Joseph and David. Or you might also have a shift. The things that you have a taste for, the things that you loved doing before, you suddenly discover that they become a taste in your mouth. And finally, you experience undeserved favor. I want to believe that this has been a blessing to you. And I want you to know that it's your turn now. Tell me in the comments below some of the signs that you've seen when God opens up a new door before you. And I also want you to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification buttons so that next time I put out a new content, you'll be one of the first people that will be notified. Thank you for joining me on this episode. I want you to know that you matter to me and your dreams also matter to me.